The new podcast, In the Shadow of Princeton, starts as the matriarch of a prominent Princeton family is found stabbed to death in her locked basement. Investigators look from a serial attacker to her family to Princeton University students. One hot-blooded investigator sees a conspiracy. Is he way off base, or does privilege let you get away with murder? In the Shadow of Princeton is available wherever you get podcasts, or you can binge it ad-free by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Wednesday, November 6th, 2024. Born on this date in 1941, the late Ray Perkins of Mount Olive, Mississippi. He followed Bear Bryant as Alabama's football coach, which let him know how Fred Capps felt. Today is National Nachos Day, and y'all certainly know what to do there. Yesterday was a big election day. Winners are riding high this morning. Losers are licking wounds. Journalists are skipping breakfast and trying to burn off last night's newsroom pizza that they all tweeted about. All right, y'all probably know most of the big headlines. What we're going to announce today are the winners of the Down in Alabama Election Awards. I'm Mike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama. The votes are in, and by that I mean our panel of judges has made its selections. I have 8 envelopes before me with the winners of the 2024 Down in Alabama Election Awards. You know them as the Downies. First, we have the Bobby Ewing Comeback Award, and you know where this is going. Donald Trump, who emerged from a 2020 election loss to Joe Biden, his own efforts to turn that into a victory that put him on the outs with many Republicans even, criminal indictments, and 2 assassination attempts to reclaim the White House. Now, it appears to be, as of this recording, the first majority won by a Republican presidential candidate since George W. Bush's 2004 victory. Trump also fared better in Alabama this time with more than 64% of the vote than he did in 2016 or 2020. He got around 62% each time. Our second award is the Nick Saban Rat Poison Award, previously the Don't Believe Your Own Hype Award. It goes to national presidential race pollsters, who apparently have underpolled Trump for a 3rd consecutive campaign season. The Pioneer Award goes to Democrat Shamari Figures for his win over Republican Caroline Dobson that made him the first to represent Alabama's radically redrawn 2nd congressional district. Now, Figures' win, which was expected, is a seat flip for Democrats in the House of Representatives and gives the Democrats 2 of Alabama's 7 House seats for the first time in more than a decade. The Robert Bentley Mea Culpa Award goes to ES&S Election Systems. That's a company that took responsibility for misprinted ballots that were opened at some St. Clair County precincts. The ballots in error had omitted a proposed statewide constitutional amendment and a proposed local constitutional amendment. ES&S printed corrected ballots during the day, and the affected precincts stayed open 2 hours later, so folks there had more time to vote. Next, we have the Milton Wadhams, I hope I'm saying that right, Wadhams, the Milton Wadhams Award. Milton Wadhams was the Initech doormat, by the way. It goes to Pelham native and Clemson head coach Dabo Swinney for being told by South Carolina precinct workers that they did not have a ballot for him. And he quipped later, "They done voted me out of the state." He was making reference to Clemson underperforming in a couple of ball games this year. Now, according to Swinney, he was apparently marked as having already voted because his son, who shares the name William Swinney with him, had voted the week before. The Cooter Brown Award goes to Marshall County, which voted to completely go wet. Now, that's been a dry county with 5 cities inside it that have allowed alcohol sales, so I guess that makes it a moist county. That leaves Alabama with 22 counties that are still some degree of dry. No counties in the state are completely dry anymore. The Willie Nelson Award goes to 55.9% of the Florida voters for voting in favor of a proposed amendment that would have legalized recreational marijuana. The problem for them is that a state constitutional amendment in Florida requires 60% of the vote. Now, that probably is a letdown to any lower Alabamians who are looking forward to state line weed runs. Next, we have the Finnegan's Wake Award for Clarity. Here is the nominated passage that won. Proposing an amendment to the Constitution of Alabama of 2022 to grant certain 16th section and indemnity school land that is owned in fee simple by the Franklin County School System, is located in Fayette County and Walker County, and is for the exclusion use of schools in the Franklin County School System to the Franklin County Board of Education, and to provide for the distribution of any proceeds and interest generated by this land to the Franklin County Board of Education. Proposed by Act 2024-301. That's your winner. We addressed this statewide amendment of hyperlocal interest the other day. Not everybody listened, though, and were confused at the polls. For the record, the electorate voted yes, and the Franklin County Board of Education can sell some out-of-county land that it owns. Our very last award, the Roy Moore Polling Place Arrival Award. Y'all remember Sassy the horse, right? Well, this year's winner is U.S. Representative Barry Moore, who rolled up at his polling place in a garbage truck. Moore pointed out that he has a background in the sanitation business, and obviously the Enterprise Republican was responding to President Joe Biden's recently calling Trump supporters garbage and Trump's own garbage truck photo op. Hey, the people have spoken, and so have we. God bless our union, and y'all fight nice. Thanks for listening to us. We're back here again tomorrow. Until then, anytime you want to, come on by and see what we're doing on the internet at al.com.